All right, guys, so we are hovering here at around the weekly close on the total market cap, and the market seems to be bouncing a little bit, but as I explained yesterday on the show, I do think that this is literally just a little bit of a retrace, and that we can continue lower. If you look at the lower time frame, that is exactly what you see. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what I see in the market, what I think is going to happen in the next 24, 48 hours, and share with you my thoughts. If you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. I bring you these videos. I've been here in crypto since 2016, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel and turn the bell notifications on. Now, in one of these updates, also very important before I get going, nothing is financial advice. You should always do your own research. Investing in cryptocurrencies is risky, and I'm doing nothing else but sharing with you what I'm doing with my own money. Okay, so one of these updates here, down here yesterday, I explained that I do believe that this is literally just a retrace that we're seeing, and we're going to retrace to this 3.1 trillion-ish mark. This is yesterday's update, and that is what is happening right now. It seems like that this is just a retrace, and there are multiple reasons why I believe that we're going to continue going lower. One of the main reasons is that on this update, also there was an update which was catastrophic close on the weekly. I don't know why it's not here, but it's catastrophic weekly close. And on that video, on the catastrophic weekly close video, I actually showed you and I said that I believe that the fact that we closed below the previous weekly OB, which is down here, order block, this is the demand zone, this will get a little bit nasty, which means that if you close below a major level like this, you've seen what happened. Sorry about that. So you see what happened here on the daily chart on October 17th. We closed below here. We had a little bit of retrace, and after the retrace, we had a 29% dump on the market. So when you have major levels, when there are major levels like this that get violated, usually what the market does is that it continues lower after trapping early shorts. So if you look here, seems like that is the same thing that's happening, that we have a weekly close below there, a very strong weekly level, continuous sell-off on the day. We have a little bit of a retrace, very similar to what we've seen here, and then a seemingly rejection on this 4-hour level. So this is what I drafted yesterday. I said that we're going to come up here most likely and then reject from here, and this is exactly what I'm expecting now. The reason is the following, multiple reasons. One is that this here is actually it's not even here, it's actually up here, this level up here. So this here is a very, very strong 4-hour order block on the total market cap. There are 3 consecutive green candles up here, and from there on a basic rejection. I don't think we should actually close above this level, 3.13, but to be very technical and to be sticking to the rules, this is the actual order block that I'll be looking at. That's one of the reasons that this is a very, very, very big sell zone. This on the hourly, actually, this is a very strong level, even on the hourly. I think we shouldn't go above there. Yeah, maybe we're weak, but this is a great level on the hourly chart, and we're climbing up. I actually have a video I made. It's called AMD. You want to check this out. This is a trading strategy based on what we see here. It was a very similar setup that I caught on Bitcoin. It is actually going to be here as well, but we're going to put it up and watch that, because I explained how usually markets do trap traders. So when you have elevator down and you have stairs up and you have accumulation right before a supply zone, usually what the market does is something called AMD, which is this is accumulation. It has a manipulation straight into a supply zone, a massive pump, potentially even on New York today, and then a rejection or distribution phase, which if you see play out after a New York pump, I do think this is what's going to happen. So TLDR, we're hovering around the weekly level. After you know, closing below on the weekly, that gives me the signal that this is very, very weak. We do have elevator, an impulsive sell, an elevator down, stairs up. I always want to be on the elevator because that's where the market is moving impulsively. If we cannot recover dumps like this very fast, that means that the sellers are still in control. And looking at the fact that we're coming up, or the market is coming up right into this bearish order block or the supply zone, is telling me that we are most likely the market is most likely going to pump on New York. We have to see how it plays out, right somewhere into this supply zone. And if I see a rejection, meaning a lower low on there from on a lower low from there on a 15-minute chart, I will take a short position. I will update you in the community. I don't know if I can come here on YouTube. I do this every day. If something serious happens, I will do a live show. Otherwise, I update you in the community. Join the fan. There's a link in the description. I will update you every time something happens on the market. One thing I did though is that I also have another video that is worth watching, which was that I bought the dip, and here's how I bought the dip. So I said I bought the dip today and how I did it, and I did it with my bots. Now the way I did it, all the bots that I deployed on that show are these are the bots that you see I deployed on the specific show. We're gonna put it up so you can see. All of them are in profit. They can go into negative because they are a bull run bot for 2026. They are accumulated. I don't want to miss the bottom. If this was happened to be the bottom, I don't know. No one can identify the bottom perfectly. So just wanted to get in, watch that video. But what I wanted to say is that I realized that why don't I just use bots for scalping as well? So what I did, I know that you love the trade of the day. So what we did here is that I actually set up a bot on Ethereum, which a grid bot, which accumulates and then shorts at these range, in this range. So I pulled the order block, which is basically this entire range here. That was the supply zone. This is where the massive dump happened from. And I took the 50% of that, and this is what we call the premium zone above the 50%, and I set up a bot so it was going to sell from those levels. Now I'm going to put this bot in the description. If you sign up with our link, you can use that as well. Also, you can get up to $1,000 sign-up bonus. Check the terms, but it is actually a pretty good deal from the exchange. I'm not being paid by them, by the way. This is not a sponsorship. We use an affiliate link. If you use ours, I'm happy, and also you can get great bonuses. But also, you will be able to copy this bot as well if you want. The settings, I'm not going to close it for you and all that. You have to manage everything, but I'm going to update you in the community. I'm going to update you here tomorrow, and this is what and the bot is going to basically work in these ranges. It will have a stop loss up here, and hopefully just take all this liquidity, and we can catch that as well. So I will deploy this bot right now, and I'm going to share it with you in the description and in the community. Guys, I think this is it. Please do not get stuck in this. I know a lot of times when I do updates like this, people just start longing and, you know, they tell me I'm an idiot. That's fine as well. You do you. You always do your own research. You always do your own trades. But I just can't with good heart tell you that I am taking a long position here. So I'm taking, if anything, I'm taking a short or if New York pumps, and I do have this ETH short bot open that is for short term. It has a stop loss on the 4-hour high. We'll see how it goes. Guys, do appreciate if you leave a like, leave a comment, just let me know what you thought. If you share it on social media, appreciate you all. See you in the next one tomorrow. Check out this video. This is going to be how I bought the dip and how these bots work. This is actually going to be the other bot video. I think it's worth, both of them worth checking. This is for 2026. If you have money to invest for the bull market for the next year, this is going to be how the bots work. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.